What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be modifying Joe's Toyota 4Runner. We're going to be adding the TRD Pro Valances to the front bumper, and we're also going to be adding a TRD Pro Grille. He got the OEM TRD Pro Valances. The grill is aftermarket, but grills, they look pretty much the same. We're going to be showing you how to remove your bumper, where you need to cut on the SR5 bumper, adding the balances to it, and then putting everything back together in the truck. I think it's gonna look great. We're pretty excited about it, so let's get right to it. Check it out, guys, and here we have the TRD Pro Valance. This is the OEM TRD Pro Valance for the 4Runner. Here we have some clips. You do have to buy the clips separately, so keep that in mind. If you go with the TRD Pro, the OEM parts, you will have to buy this separately. The clips were about, I think, $1 a piece. You are gonna need quite a bit, so it's gonna add up a little bit. But the plastic here looks great. It looks awesome. All right, guys, here we have the TRD Pro Grille. Out of the box, everything. As you can see, we have the nice piece of plastic here with says Toyota on it. We have the upper grill piece that needs to be replaced because we're not gonna have that round Toyota logo in there anymore. And luckily, it came also with 3M tape, some alcohol wiping, some alcohol wipes, I'm sorry, and just some screws and whatnot. So this whole kit came in the box like that. Not bad. It is not OEM, but honestly, it looks just like OEM. The plastics look quality, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna look great on the 4Runner. So now we are ready to move on to there and take everything off and put this one in place. Let's do it. All right, guys, so now we are basically ready to start working on the truck here. Joe's already getting ahead a little bit, but we basically, to remove the bumper, we're gonna have to remove a bunch of clips here of this plastic piece. Once we get this plastic piece up and out of the way, we can then have access to removing the bumper and move on to start doing our balance in place. All right, guys, and we are ready to start removing the bumper. And basically all you need to do is, we got about 6 clips. We have one here, 2 down here, another 2 on the other side, and then another one right here. It's about 6 clips. And then you're gonna have also a 10mm bolt right about here. You remove all of those, and that's done with the top part of it. Now if you move on to the bottom, you're gonna have about 6 clips, 6 screws as well. You have 1, 2 on the side. You're gonna have 2 in the center, and then 2 on the other side. You remove all 6 of those, and you're done with the bottom part. Then you have to twist your wheel, and if I can get it to focus here, you're gonna have about 3 screws right here. Take those 3 screws off. Once you get all the bolts and everything, all the clips off, this is the first part we took off because this is kind of like an anchor in there. We basically pop this out this way, and then once you pop it out, everything else kind of falls through with it. Once you get those parts on both sides off, we're basically ready to start just pulling the whole bumper out of the front. So let's do it. All right, guys, and as you can see here, we have removed the whole bumper now, and we are ready to start working on it so we can put our TRD Pro Valance in place. You will have to Dremel some spots. The good thing is that Toyota has already kind of pre-marked, as you can see here and here, all around where those tabs go for the TRD Pro Valance. So it'll make our life a lot easier. So let's take this inside and start dremeling out those spots so we can put our new balance in place. And now that we have the bumper off as well, we are basically ready to take our OEM grill in here and prep that side so we can put our new TRD Pro Grille in place. That should be pretty easy, just a bunch of tabs all around. We're gonna pop those tabs off and then pop in our new grill in place. So let's do it. All right, guys, and here we have the bumper. They have gone ahead and removed the top part of it. That's where the new TRD Pro Grille is gonna go. You see the plastic piece over there. This is the old one. We're not gonna need it anymore because we are replacing it. We are replacing it here with the new TRD Pro one. And then we have our other plastic piece. Don't throw that one away. like we just did with that one, because you will need to put that one back in place. But basically, they were cleaning up some of the other one. The bottom piece, you don't have to remove it to replace your new grill piece in there. But we were just cleaning part of it, so we took it off real quick. We're gonna put it right back. Basically, this is ready to start installing the new parts, and then we can go on and put it back in the truck. So let's do it. All right, guys, here we have the bumper inside. We have our Dremel in place. We're getting ready to Dremel all the spots. You're gonna have about 7 small spots up here, 2 right in the center, and then another 4 along the bottom edge. So we're gonna Dremel all those spots. Let me get up close here so hopefully you can see it. You have to Dremel that whole little space. It's all pre-marked already from Toyota, so you don't have to guess where it is. Just basically find those all around and Dremel them out. So let's do that. All right, guys, and here we have finished cutting the bumper. It is a little bit scary, not gonna lie, but like I said, it's all marked up already from factory. So all we're doing is cutting some rectangles out of there. It looks a little bit crappy from the back, but luckily that's all gonna be covered with the new TRD Pro Valance. So we're not gonna get to see any of that anyway. So don't worry about it. As long as you don't go past those markings on the long side, everything should clip in place and be fine. So we are basically ready to move the bumper back to the truck, put the balance in there, put the clips in there, and put it right on the truck again. So let's go and do that. All right, guys, here we are installing the TRD Pro Grille into the upper part of the bumper. And if you were thinking, man, finally a build that doesn't put Raptor lights in it, well, you're wrong. There's Raptor lights in here. That's what we're doing right now. They're putting the Raptor lights in place. We went with the 3 lights instead of the 4. Joe likes that look a little bit better. So we are installing them in place here. So then we have it ready basically to go back into the bumper. So it's looking good. Let's move on to adding the other piece. All right, guys, and for the middle part of it, this needs to be basically glued in place on the bumper. So luckily the kit came with some 3M tape, some alcohol wipes. We're gonna, oh, it's a diesel promoter? Oh, I thought it was alcohol wipes. There you go. A diesel promoter. We're gonna basically wipe the back of this piece, put the 3M tape on it, and then put it into the bumper, which we're gonna get the bumper out here in a second. So let's do it. All right, guys, we are getting ready to put the TRD grill part on the bumper, so let's get it in there. All right, guys, and here we are installing the TRD Pro Valance in place. Basically, we flip the bumper upside down and we are putting, you put the balance on it and you'll see these tabs kind of stick out from the balance. Then we're going in here with the OEM clips and basically just clip them from right to left or whatever direction you like. You clip them all in place basically, and your balance is going to be nice and installed already. So we're going to go ahead and finish that, and then we're going to be able to move on and slap the bumper right back into the truck and see how it looks. Should look great. No. All right, guys, here we have the bumper all basically ready to go back in the truck, and I mean, look at that. That looks 10 times better. We have the TRD Pro Valance in place. Basically looks like it just came that way. We have the TRD Pro Grille. We have the Raptor lights right on the center, and then we also have the Diode Dynamics fog lights right here. Another one on this side. It is looking a lot better already. So we're ready to move on to the truck and put this right back where it was and see how it looks in the final product. Let's do it. All right, guys, we got the bumper back in place. Everything is looking great right now with the TRD off-road balance. We have the grill going on, brand new headlights, brand new fog lights, It is looking sweet. The last touch right now is putting the plastic cover right here where it goes. We're gonna have all the clips all around going in there, making sure it's nice and secure. But basically, the front end is ready to go. We're gonna have some shots here how it looks after we've done everything on here. But yeah, man, it's looking good. So there you have it, guys. We have now installed the TRD Pro Balances on the SR5 4Runner. It's a very straight, easy process. All you got to do is basically Dremel those bits that are on the back bumper. It's already pre-marked, so there's not a lot of guessing there. Outside of that, you can basically do this in an afternoon. It's not very hard. It's just tedious taking everything off and doing that dremeling. But I would say out of difficulty, you're probably looking at about 3 out of 10. If I were to say, just because it's tedious taking the stuff, but outside of that, it's very easy to get it done. So if you really wanted to do it, get those parts, and you can turn your SR5 into a TRD Pro look. We also installed the grill. Again, super easy to do. All the tabs are back there. Basically, you take the old one and put the new one in there. So that's all we have for today, guys. Thank you for watching. So if you like what we're doing, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.